in a good glow. These are very fast.
Are they? Well, then,
And
good
very wet.
long,
Really wet.
simple boats.
The opposition looking very nervous.
I might sit in a position that indicates velocity. How's this? I'm clinging furiously onto it, just with the wind in my hair.
Eventually, we make it to the starting positions.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
What does that mean?
There we go. The race is on! Are you on the edge of your seat? I'm not even on the edge of my seat. And it's a very slippy seat. Literally, we are static.
It's so exciting!
We are locked in a battle with them at 1 mile an hour. They've stolen our wind. What little wind there is, they have stolen. Don't be looking smug at me. There's nothing that rowing can't make up the distance in quickly enough.
Dara resorts to cheating. It's a tactic that, although entertaining, isn't gaining him any ground.
OK, we can get this in the bag a little bit. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Griff is in second at the moment.
I will warn you, Mr. Director and boat people, do not make us hit you and don't take our wind. Go away.
Dara is definitely...
At the moment, Dara is definitely last. Yes, yeah.
What a gratifying sight that is. Way back there, the tall, bold Irish figure of Dara O'Brien. No, would you stop that? Would you stop that?
Despite the lack of speed, the boats are actually moving, and if anything, more skill is required to win this race. I'm in second place, but at the buoy I'm too polite, and I go wide. 2 boats take me on the inside. They're polite enough in the clubhouse, but on the water, they chew you up and spit you out.
Griff can't make up the ground and comes in 4th.
At the last minute, we lost everything.
And Rory's just a few behind.
Just let it across the line now. Just wait for that horn.
Pauline.
Griff, can I just ask, what position did you come?
4th.
And at one point you were second
I know.
until you went round the marker.
I know.
What went wrong? It was
We
the
were
worst.
too
It was the worst.
What?
Going around a marker, apparently, that anyone's ever seen on this lot.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, no.
I think it was.
We'll ask a few people.
After we've all had a cup of tea and a biscuit, we remember something. Dara!
Rory, shut up. Shut up.
I haven't said anything yet.
I did this and I deserved it because I did that. And...
No.
No, you're great, Dara. He didn't even, at any point, take the helm of his boat.
I take off the helmet all the time.
No, you didn't, Rory. We know. We saw. Well done, mate.
Rory, you were ballast.
We're forced to abandon the scheduled 3-minute gloat because we need to push on through Loch Derg. Still no wind, but plenty of sun.
At the bottom of the lake is Killaloe, which was the seat of power of the last High King of Ireland, Brian Boru, who famously chased the Vikings out of Ireland, and from whom I get the name O'Brien.
This is ridiculous. We've been lucky in the past with the weather and 3 men in a boat, but to have 10 days almost entirely without rain in Ireland in October, I kind of feel like we're having you on a bit here. Because you'll come here seeing this going, Ireland is a tropical paradise. And it'll chuck down on you.
At Partine Weir, the river splits, with the majority of the water diverted into a canal called the Head Race.
Dramatic, isn't it?
Hey, fantastic.
Well navigated, Rory.
Thank you, Griff.
This man-made section is designed to feed water into Ireland's largest hydroelectric power station, Ardnacrusha.
If we'd been in a rented boat, we'd have had to turn round at this point. The power station lock is considered too dangerous for most people to tackle. Quite why we're being allowed through, though, is a mystery.
Kind of surreal to be bringing Rory and Griff along to Ardnacrusha hydroelectric power station, because I haven't written the words or said the words Ardnacrusha hydroelectric power station since I was in school, because it's the kind of thing you'd do an essay on. You know, Ireland's Power Infrastructure by Dara Breen, age 12.
And just to show my education wasn't wasted, here's some facts and figures. When Ardnagh Crusher was finished in 1929 by the German company Siemens, it was regarded as one of the world's greatest technical achievements and formed a template for all large-scale hydroelectric schemes. It was the new state of Ireland's first big project and was controversial.
They may press the magic button.
5,000 worked on the construction and it cost a fifth of Ireland's entire budget.
I'm disappointed, actually, in the architecture.
Did you want more horns and lights and...
Yeah, no, I wanted more sort of Rococo decoration on the...
Rococo decoration on the Ardnagh Crusher.
There's your horns and lights.
It supplied the electricity for 95% of the entire country, although today that figure is more like 5%. And at 100 foot, it is Europe's deepest lock.
This is like descending into hell. At least as far as I can remember, it was a bit like this. It's going back a few years.
Are we all getting the stench? Are we all getting the all-enveloping smell of stagnant water?
I think what is alarming is what is behind you now, Dara.
Yeah, we didn't sit on that.
No, I was talking about your career. This is quite spooky, isn't it?
It is spooky, isn't it?
It is very
genuinely
unnatural.
spooky.
It's like being in a concrete grave, isn't it? This is...
A concrete grave? Jeez, what a horrendous notion. Apparently they do have a tradition of asking women to get off the boat because they get so freaked out by it.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
Is that a tiny bit sexist in this day and age?
A little bit, I would have thought, but you know.
The lock has two chambers. The first is 60 foot,
It'd be nice to be back in sunlight for a couple of minutes at least.
and then that's followed by another of 40 foot. Essentially, it's like a big, watery, mossy lift.
Interesting plant life. Even here, 40 feet down, in what is essentially a cave, forms of fern find a way of living.
After nearly an hour in the dank, dripping gloom, we finally rejoin the original River Shannon.
That's it. There it goes. Look at that. Fantastic.
On this side of Ardnagh Crusher, the river has a stunning natural beauty. It's like being up the Amazon.
Whoa. Kingfishers,
Amazing.
herons. Look at this, bro. What is this?
Kingfishers, herons...
Because we came on that long approach, which is, let's face it, quite dull. And then we come down 100 feet, and this is astonishing. This could be... It's like an eagle. Is that an eagle? That was
It's a heron.
It's like an eagle.
Yeah, it's they're virtually indistinguishable.
Yes.
To the untrained ornithologist. There's another heron, look. 2 herons. 3 herons! Look at the heron, they're getting the herons.
This is amazing.
This was my first trip down the Shannon, and while it's been beautiful, it hasn't been an easy journey at times because I felt like I'm representing the entire country here.
Every time Rory and Griff ask me a question about Ireland, I feel the hot breath of 4 million people on the back of my neck saying, get this right. We educated you, get this right.
Of course, the other thing that the 4 million people standing behind me have been asking is, could you stop Rory and Griff doing those ludicrous Irish accents? I know this has been difficult for the two lads.